What's the dealio? I don't know where that mama cat at. Haven't seen her in 2 days. She might be in somewhere and done had them babies because she sure look pregnant. If not, then somebody done come and got her. See how blind they are? All them two pieces of food, and they all in one. Go somewhere to eat. Stop acting like that. Told y'all how to act when company's here. Let's check out here at the road. See what's here.
No, I'm at the Improv this weekend. I got well, Saturday sold out, so we still got a few tickets left for tonight, Friday, and then I got one on Sunday. So we'll probably add another show, but right now you're limited to Friday and Sunday.
Okay, all right. So you just mentioned the fact that you have no TV show, no movie.
Hold on. Hey, yeah, the TV going. It's canceled. Oh, God. You got any movies coming out? I had 5, but they were all under Miramax Harvey Weinstein, so that's gone. I had a TV1 movie air last night.
Oh, man. I can see how this is going to go. Hey, man, it's good to see you, though. Hey, so where'd you just come from?
Dang, that's bad. That's sad. Where were we just at last week? Oh, we was in West Palm last week. Yeah, we just doing the Florida thing.
Okay, all right, good, good. All right, so somebody comes out and checks you out on tonight or Sunday because Saturday sold out.
Yeah.
Over at the Improv. What can they look forward to, man?
It's kind of like LeBron.
Okay.
No matter what team he's on, he's still the best.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's the key to this business, being humble.
You know what?
Listen, man, I ain't no Kyle Kuzma. I ain't no J.J. Redick.
Well, speaking of being humble, you know, last week there was a big to-do made about a comedian talking about another comedian.
It's on my cat.
Yeah.
On
the
the V103.
Yeah. How'd you feel about that?
You know what? Everything's a lot. When you say things, a lot of things are in your tone and delivery.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of understood what Cat was saying, but I think it just came across abrasive and a little. It sounded like a lot of people say hate. But I really think what he meant when he was talking about Tiffany, Haddish and things like that, I think what he meant by Tiffany was, you know, Tiffany's a movie star, but as far as she's never had like a stand-up tour. So when people say Tiffany's the queen of comedy, I think he was saying, no, not stand-up, she's not.
Right.
He was saying there's a lot of other female comics that he would...
ahead of her.
Right. Well, a lot of things you just say your opinion. You know what I mean? And like I always said, like to me, the funniest female comedian is Samore. Just to me, because I've seen I've pretty much seen everybody.
Right.
But Samore's always right, and she's good. If you're talking about stand-up, now when I say that, a lot of people twist your words and be like, so you're saying Tiffany ain't funny? That's not what I said.
Right.
I said my favorite. You know, that's what I think. That's what I think he was saying. He was saying to call somebody the queen of comedy, you got to be on the road as a stand-up and have tours and things like that. And I think that's what he was trying to get at when he's talking about Tiffany.
Yeah, and then, you know, I understand him doing and saying what he said, but then when he saw her at the Emmys,
He bowed down.
yeah.
I think that's probably what he meant. He goes, you know, I was just saying, and I think a lot of things he was saying, like with Lil Rel and Hannibal Buress and Jared Carmichael, I think that was more a knock on the industry than them. You know what I mean? It came across he was attacking those comedians, but I think it was more of a knock of, you know, I think what he was saying, like,
Does he think that they maybe got their fame a little bit ahead of where they were in the game?
I can't speak for Cat. I don't know what he meant by that. I think he just meant like the industry will reuse the same people over and over again, and then you got comics out there that are killing it on the road, but they can't get a break as far as getting on TV or film. But they'll destroy on the road.
Right.
Or they might sell tickets on the road. But as far as like quote unquote Hollywood, he's like, I think, and that, I don't know, that's what I took it as. I think it was a more knock on the industry than Jared Carmichael, Lil Rel, and Hannibal Buress. You know, because my thing is, I don't knock anybody. I don't knock anybody's hustle. I got my opinion on who I might think's funnier and this and that, but I'm always like, we all just, if you got a fan base, that means you're resonating with somebody. Right. And I'm not going to knock, because there's people I when I was first started doing stand-up, like Margaret Cho and Janine Garoppolo, like those are two I remember, I was like, I don't get it. The dry, kind of smart, quirky humor.
Right.
That's not my cup of tea. But they got a huge fan base. So I was like, I'm not knocking them, because clearly what they're doing is working for them.
For someone,
yeah. So I think, and I don't know. I took it more of as a Cat was making a comment on the industry more than those. When he said, like, they'll give Jared Carmichael another special that nobody's going to watch. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I think that was a little dig on Gerard Carmichael. But I think it was more of like, you know, you got comedians out there that if you give them a special, they'll probably get decent ratings. And they're not getting a shot. Yeah. And I think that's what he was getting at.
Yeah.
Because he said, you know, he goes like, Cat goes, you know, I take Lunel on the road and Melanie Camacho and you know, you say what you want about Cat, man. He does, you know, he's taken care of a lot of comics in the past that probably wouldn't have been on the road, but are able to go on the road because Cat put them on the road when nobody else was.
Right.
And put probably a lot of money in different comics' pockets. So I think that's what he was saying. I don't know, though.
Well, you know, I mean, somebody like yourself, you've been grinding for years, man, and you know, who was some of the
Who's
people
your
that
favorite comedian? Comment below and let me know. Don't forget to submit, subscribe, comment, and like.
I'll tell you a story. You know, it was fun. As far as people like, why did you go the black route, like black comedy? It wasn't ever a thing of mine, like I want to do white comedy or black comedy. I just want to make people laugh. And I remember I stood in line, when I first got to LA, I stood in line for like 2-3 weeks in a row to try to become a regular at the Comedy Store. And, you know, that's what you do. That's part of the deal. There's a line around the corner. You used to stand in it for 3 or 4 hours, and you're hoping to get one of them slots to showcase for Mitzi Shore at the time.
Okay.
And this is this is like 99, 2000. And I did it a couple weeks. Then I finally got my shot. They go, 5 of us was showcasing on like a Sunday night. So I go up. It was 4 females and me, and I was the last one to go up. And I'm not saying this to be cocky, but I clearly had the best set. Out of the 5, I clearly... When I got on stage at the original room in the Comedy Store, I looked in the back of the room. Mitzi had the 4 girls sitting around talking to them. She didn't even watch my set. So then when I called the next day, they said, yeah, you didn't make it. I wasn't a paid regular. And that's the goal when you first get there, be a paid regular at the Comedy Store. And I went, huh? They go, yeah, you didn't. And the other 4 girls were. And I was like, oh. And I told myself, I said, I will never go on stage. I will never go on the original room stage at the Comedy Store. I just felt so I did everything you asked me to do. I didn't ask for any favors. I stood in line, and I'm already on TV, by the way.
Right.
Like, I'm already was hosting Comic View.
Okay.
But I just wanted to have a spot where I could go, and I was just like, I'll never go on that stage again. I couldn't believe. I just felt I just felt so like disrespected. Like she didn't even watch it. I saw it. She was talking to other girls. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So, for me to like those other 4 women that was on the show with me that day, I can be bitter at them, but they didn't do anything wrong.
Right.
If I honestly, and I'm telling you, if she would have summoned me, I would have been right there listening to her talk.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you do. And I would have been like, I don't care about the person on stage. I'm trying to get on. So I'm not knocking those 4 girls, but I just was like.
But she gave you a fuel to do something even more.
Well, what I was getting at was, that's why I wasn't doing the mainstream rooms when I first got to LA, because I couldn't get on, But the black rooms, I could get on, When I first got to LA and was trying to do the black rooms, I think a lot of them was put me on to see like, okay, let's see how this is going to work out. I think it did it as a joke. And then like, oh, he's kind of funny. And then I became a regular at like all the little, I don't want to say hood spots, but the black rooms. I could get up. Any comedy club has a black night in LA.
Yeah.
Sunday night it's the Laugh Factory. Monday night it's the Improv. Tuesday night's the Comedy Store. That's how it was when I was coming up. Mm-hmm. And then if you're there on the weekends, you go to a place called Mavericks Flat or the Comiac Theater, things like that. So I would just hit all the black spots. And I was thinking, I never even tried to do the mainstream spots. I go, for what? I can get up every night at the black rooms.
Did you have to change your act and your the way you approached it significantly different than when you were in front of Mitzi?
No. My act was my act.
Okay.
Because a lot of it was just my trailer park stuff, and I did talk about like I like black women, but it's all in how you got to deliver it in a way that everyone can appreciate it. Because I don't know if people realize this. I never call women B's and hoes. B-I-T-C-H. I don't call that my act. And I don't know if people catch that, but I don't. And it's almost like a respect factor for me. Like, okay, I'm going to talk about black women in my show, but I'm not going to call them that name, And some people's picked up on it, but a lot of people haven't in the past. Like, I just don't call them that. It's almost a respect factor for me.
Okay.
You're going to allow me to talk about black women. Okay. My thing to you is I'm not going to call them the B word, let's say.
Well, he's going to be here this weekend. He's got sold-out shows on Saturday, but he's got shows tonight at the Tampa Improv.
2 tonight, and not a lot of tickets left, but 2 tonight. Saturday's sold out. Then you got Sunday. Okay. And the Buccaneers don't play till Monday, so we good.
All right. Can you stick around?
Okay.
All right. I got something I want you to do for me.
Okay.
Gary Owens, you know what it is, man. 95.7 to beat.
It's like I think every genius has a bit of crazy in them.
You like the old school stuff, man?
He definitely he's a comedic genius.
Yeah, what do you mean? Music?
Basically, we got I got a show that starts at 12. It's like a half an hour, just old school.
Mm-hmm.
And
what's old school nowadays? Jesus Christ.
I mean,
old school might be Blackstreet.
I'm doing exactly.
Jesus Christ, we're old.
Exactly. Blackstreet's over 20 years old. So stuff from the 90s, stuff from the 80s, whatever you want to hear, I'll throw it in there. Just let you do some intros and stuff for it.
Okay.
Like you just took over the show.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't known as a stand-up. She's pretty much known from Girls Trip, and that's what took her to another.
So give me some joints that you like, man.
She's very much
that you'd like to hear.
Silk Shy. John B. Yeah, we got to throw a white guy in there. Yeah. Freak me, baby. H-Town, knocking the boots.
All right.
You gotta have me listen to this.
Jesse Powell.
That's your song. This dude right here. This mug. If you in a car in for over 2 hours, you're gonna hear Jesse Powell 3 times. Same song. Baby, it's you.
Yeah, 2.
Let me see. Silk Shy. Little TLC. Jade.
Which one? Oh, you said Jade. Which one from Jade?
They only had one, right? I think it was Don't Walk Away was the only one.
All right, I got Jade. I got H-Town.
Knocking the boots.
Got Silk.
Jodeci. Oh, yeah, Jodeci. Thanks, Brad. Guy. John B.
Her stand-up.
Oh, Chico DeBarge.
Her stand-up.
Take it back. That was a good summer. Summer '98 was a good summer. John B. and Chico DeBarge.
And she just signed a deal.
And that was it.
Okay.
That was their
All
summer.
Did say
So, what I'm going to do is
he had his joke.
we're going to start off with Freak Me. So, this the
Freak Me,
You want me to write this shit down?
Yeah.
It's the back in the day buffet.
Tiffany was in like.
Okay.
Okay. So basically, what I want you to do is just be like, I just took over the back of the day buffet. I kicked Mike out of here. I'm gonna play the joints that I want to hear.
Okay.
And then just go, freestyle and go into the silk.
Let's do it.
In this business.
Fuck yeah, let's do it, man. That's gonna be my voice. Hey, what's up, Tampa? I took over 95.7 The Beat. For real hip hop and R&B, we're taking it back to the old school buffet. Or beat, what is it? The beat. Look, man, we're just gonna play a bunch of old shit.